How do you want it, Dean?
Well, I'm gonna have to take a rain check. And all your money. Hands in the air! Hands in the air! Your money's insured. So no heroes, okay?
Hello, boys.
Hello, boys.
Obviously, Sam and Dean get injured a lot in the show.
Are you from Nevada?
It's pronounced Nevada. So yeah, Sam and Dean get hurt a lot in the show, and someone may or may not like stabbing other cast members. But I was wondering, what was the most embarrassing injury either of you guys have got on set?
I ripped my pants on camera.
I've had many.
Only marker.
I just ripped my pants! I ripped my pants!
That wasn't really an injury. It was a wardrobe malfunction.
Well, to some people, it might have been a wardrobe function.
Son of a bitch.
Good luck with that. I was supposed to chamber around on my 1911. Right as they yelled action, I went to do so, and I got the gun jammed. And so in an effort to unjam it, I slid back in the receiver, and then it snapped forward and caught the meat of my finger. Slide bite. That's right. Slide bite. And it...
Bloody Bug Saloon?
That's it. And so I quickly, because we were rolling, and they literally go, and action. And I was like, oh, and I just ripped it out. And I quickly looked down, and there was just a flap of skin. And so I was like, well, we're rolling, we're now in the scene. So I just held my finger skin together with my thumb like that, and then did the whole scene. And then eventually looked down, and there was like blood all over my hand and stuff. So that was pretty stupid and embarrassing.
Son of a bitch!
But
I have a similar gun-related injury. Well, I have a similar embarrassing injury related to guns. There was an episode where Sam and Dean were Leviathan Sam and Dean, and they rob a bank. And we had a automatic weapon that we had never used because it was the Leviathan's version or whatever. Do you remember we come in and we spray some bullets and like everybody on the ground because they're trying to make the cops out for Sam and Dean?
Get in there. You ready? Him.
So we come in and we fire up into the air like that, but I'm so tall that they were like, hey, we're not seeing the gun in the frame. Not a word of a lie. So instead of spraying it like that, they wanted me to spray it like this, basically. Like, basically drop my hands a foot. And it didn't occur to me at the time. It's like, we're shooting, we have to make our day, and this and that. And so I was like, yeah, sure. So back to ones, reloading the guns. And so we walk in, it's like, everybody get... And I start doing this number, and the...
to be fair, it was a horribly designed gun.
Horribly designed gun where the casing...
It had a top
Eject, yeah.
top ejector.
Yeah.
So most guns, they eject
way.
out the side. This
So
one
usually-
literally went straight out the top.
Yeah.
So if
I've
you
never
were
shot a gun-
angling the top of the gun right in your face,
And so sure enough, I start blasting, and luckily I feel it, I guess just in time, because I'm basically going, and right as I get to I stop, and I'm like, hey, am I bleeding?
and I'm not kidding, I look at him and he has like perfect arch of mark here, 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 and here. As though the shells just went like,
Yeah. And I'm bleeding from a few of them because it came in, I'm like, my face is hot. And a few of them had hit.
Yeah, it is.
It is a little warm in here.
So a few of them were bleeding, like where my, whatever this protrusion is called, my 5 head, it just hit straight. So I had to like go, okay, I guess call first aid because I'm bleeding from the face. And I have like minor burns because when casings eject, they're pretty hot. And so that was, you might notice more
I
makeup
just
on
love
me.
he comes up to me, he's like, hey, is there something on my face?
Not here or here so much, but right about here.
And my reaction was, no, you're good.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's my
That was
embarrassing
embarrassing.
injury.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers, brother.
Thanks.
Let it be said that you were on fire that episode because you also stabbed this guy.
Yep.
You probably cut 2 people in the history of Supernatural, and it was both that episode. Remember you stabbed me right in the knee?
That's what happens when you give a guy 9 hours to shoot a fight scene. You're like, listen, we're not gonna do anything but fights and stunts today, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
all you. You have no stunt double. Go.
Yeah, when
Don't hurt anybody.
after Dean and Kane fight, and he comes down with that giant, that's not a knife, this is a knife kind of knife.
Hey,
he's
to be
coming
fair,
down.
that was not my fault.
I wasn't holding the knife.
No, but you decided to knee it.
I didn't knee it.
Look, it was like this. This would be the knife.
Yep. Okay. So as I go.
And then this would be Jared.
As you're collapsing, no.
Oh, easy, Tiger.
Dean? You scared the crap out of me.
It's because you're out of practice. Or not.
So he's supposed to collapse, but he was actually collapsing. I didn't.
I didn't go like this.
I didn't see the playback. The point is, Jensen's a large man, and you can't. I'm saying that
Rotund. Husky.
if he's gonna actually fall down, I wasn't gonna pick him up like this because that's really bad. So I had to kind of like I had to set my feet, and in setting
And
my feet,
I felt it. Like I felt
yeah,
the
and we're
knife
rolling.
go
it's not
into
during
his
rehearsal.
leg.
So I kind of do this, and I feel like a ka-ching. I'm like, Use
And it's just in there. Like it's in there a good like half inch.
Yeah.
And
it's a real knife. This one.
oh yeah,
was not a rubber-
this was
is
a real steel blade.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm sitting there and I'm still.
And they haven't called cut yet. So he and I can tell he knows I know he knows I know, he knows I know, he knows I know.
I'm like,
Everybody knows everything.
Is he gonna stop the scene? Because I'm pretty sure
Yeah. And so
the
then
knife
it's like,
is in his leg.
and then it's
And he didn't. He was just like, I think I've been stabbed. But I'm not sure you knew exactly.
Yes, what?
Yeah. All right. Well, because you didn't stop, and I was like,
Dude, there's a dart in your neck.
I would-
That's.
You know who does that? Crazy people.
too many darts.
I didn't stop because I was like, okay, it's the end of the scene anyways, and they call cut, and I'm basically holding him up. I can feel that the blade is in my leg, like right above my knee. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then they go cut, and immediately Ackles just goes, dude, you all right? I felt that. And I look down, and there's already blood spreading on my
Already
pants.
pluming on his jeans, yeah.
It had gone through my pants, through my skin. Luckily, my knee had stopped it.
Who needs a knee?
I think you call that your bone.
Patellas, better for things than just bending. They can also stop knives. But yeah, you were 2 for 2 that episode. And I will
That was
say-
not my fault.
That's your fault. I blame you. I'll say this. It's times like this that make me realize how awkward it must be for like the doctor convention on the other side of the hotel to walk past these doors. We're all talking about stabbing each other in the neck and the face. So I got him in the face, and then I stabbed Jared in the leg. People are like, what are they talking about in there? They're crazy. Someone's going, woo, when you're like, yeah, I stabbed him in the neck. Thank you for your question.
Can I contradict you, however?
You can try.
I will. I'm a
then
teacher.
do it.
I'll do that. Okay, that was not the same episode. Just
Was it not?
Just
Oh,
saying.
good, it wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
All right. Well,
But thank you for the extra story.
I would say this then. If it had happened twice in a week, Mercury could have been in retrograde. But 2 different episodes, this boy's got a problem. He's got a stabbing people problem. What was the other episode called? How many did Tim do?
Jensen stabs people.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Right. Right. Come on.
You know what? You're awesome.
Thanks. You too, I guess.